If you want to escape the rat race, you hate your job, you want to get out of corporate America, and you want more freedom and flexibility, the message that I want to put out in this video is stop thinking. This is, in my opinion, the number one thing that holds most people back from earning a good income, specifically online, and creating that freedom type of lifestyle that you might be looking for, right? So currently right now, one thing that you likely see on, like Instagram and TikTok a lot is you see a lot of like these, 18-year-olds, like people in their early 20s that are making like 6 or 7 figures online, and they're traveling the world. And what happens for a lot of people that are, entering the workforce right now is you scroll Instagram for a bit, or you scroll one of these apps, and you see all these people like, making all this money. And it kind of drives you crazy because like they seem like they're so far ahead in life than the average person, whereas you might be like in your, let's say your late 20s or your 30s, and you're just kind of stuck in that cycle, right? You're like living paycheck to paycheck, barely getting by. And I want to talk about the number one reason why most people don't actually make money online or never get any sort of real breakthrough. And that is because they are overthinking every little thing. About every single step that they take, every action that they take takes them like, a couple months to take action. And ultimately what you have to understand is, regardless of what it is that you do to make money online, every single online business or even offline business needs traffic to their website or their storefront. You need attention, and you just need a way to convert those customers into buyers, right? Convert those visitors or people visiting your website into actual paying customers. So the number one area that most people struggle in when it comes to making money is, of course, getting traffic to whatever it is that you're doing, right? So what a lot of people do is they will, they'll sign up for something. They'll join some sort of online business opportunity, or they will buy a course on how to, start an online business. And it doesn't really matter what business model it is, because, the concepts applies to really anything that you get into. But they will overanalyze every little thing about, is this course actually going to work? Is this the best business model? Is this the best way of, should I have my website set up like this? And, I gotta have like the perfect, capture page and everything set up. And so if you are overanalyzing all these little details and you're not just focusing on getting attention online, then you are not going to make any money, no matter how good the product is you're selling or how great the sales process is in place. So if you just focus on imperfect action every single day, and you focus on either posting content, even if it's not perfect, even if you're posting like very ugly looking videos, or you're always trying to run ads, then you are eventually going to get something that will pop off for you, and you'll start to get a massive amount of people seeing what it is that you're doing, right? So, and that is even if, like, let's say for example, you post 300 videos on YouTube or on TikTok or one of these platforms, right? Even if none of those videos blows up at all and they're all getting like, a couple hundred views each, well, that is still going to build up a very consistent base of high quality traffic going to whatever it is that you are, of course, promoting. So that is really the best way, the most reliable way that average everyday people are earning life-changing income online. It's because they don't overthink every little thing, and they just focus on taking action every single day. And there's a quote by Jim Rohn that says, what you lack in talent, you can make up for in numbers, right? So you don't have to be the most, charismatic person on camera. You don't have to be the best when it comes to talking to people one-on-one and, using all this sales psychology and getting them to, buy something that's high ticket. But if you just focus on putting yourself out there every single day, then eventually you will get yourself to the point where your, the numbers that you're putting in will eventually start to see conversions, come in. And as you start getting sales and whatever it is that you're doing, or you start to see income coming in, then your confidence is going to shoot way up. And then when you go out there and you decide to do videos or you talk to someone about what you're doing, then that energy that you have now at this level, now that you're making money, is going to attract more people to you, because people are going to sense that you know exactly what it is that you're doing. So that being said, that is what I wanted to talk about in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you agree or disagree with this message, give this a thumbs up. And if you want to check out what it is that I do to earn an income online, and if you also want to see how you can build a residual income working part-time on the side of your 9-to-5, then check out the link down below and you could see exactly how it is that I've been building up residual income. So that being said, I hope you found this helpful, and take care. See you in the next one.